right, I'm going to be doing some technical analysis on the MNQ for, what is today, Thursday, July 9th. So I'm going to start on the daily chart just to see where we are at in the bigger picture of things here. So I'm going to delete this, I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to delete this, and we'll leave that there. Okay, so on the daily chart, back in the 16th of June, we made a all-time high, rejected a little bit, and then we had that second attempt to hit all-time high. Excuse me. So the 22nd of June, we tried it again. After that, we had like a doji candle here, and then we had a big rejection of that level. So we're making a high here. We came all the way down to about 29,269, which has been a really big area of interest for myself. So we bounced off 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row. We came up, we made a lower high. So here's the first high, here's the second high, and we actually made lower lows yesterday, which I thought we were going to keep coming down to at least London lows, which was 28,910, but we shot back up. We did have a little bit of news coming from the U.S. and Iran issues, so we had a little bit of geopolitical news where the U.S. was going to bomb Iran, but I guess overnight Iran called the U.S. and was like, hey, let's make a deal, another ceasefire. So that's what happened overnight, and I think that's the market like that. So this is going to go, the market's going to keep going to the upside. But the only thing that I could have done yesterday a little bit different was take a call option on the MNQ. So, or the QQQ. So that's what I usually trade is the QQQ. Why would I take a call option on the QQQ? Why would I take a call option on the QQQ? Well, as we see here, we made a lower low, or a low here, a lower high. We made lower lows, but right here, down here, there was area of interest or buyers that came in this whole area, right? We did not close in this area. If we would have made a lower low and closed in these lows, then I would have seen a break of 28,900 to confirm that bias to the downside. But yesterday we came all the way down to 28.9 in London session, and we came back up, and we'll go down to the 5-minute just to look at a few things here. But it closed up in its highs and actually closed green, and that should have been a sign for me at the end of the day, like, hey, you could probably take a one contract QQQ call to see if we keep going higher. Would have been pretty cheap. I could have gone way out of the money and been in the money this morning, right? So now the thing is are we going to keep going to the upside here? Just based on technical analysis, I would have to say that we might be rejecting 29,759. Okay, so currently the high of that candle is 29,758, which is 1 point away. That's another area of interest for me because this was on June 12th, the Friday that we made a gap, right? The previous Friday, and then we made that gap to make a move to all-time highs. So this is really an area of interest for myself here, and I'm going to put this right there. So this is really an area of interest right now is 29,759.25. So if we break and close above that 29,759, which we already broke, I can see a move higher. Will we see Tuesday high of 29,974, about 30,000? 30,009 is an area of interest as well. I have that marked out as well. So that's one thing that I need to really be cognizant of when, especially at the end of the day, like where is this market at, right? If we close up higher here, and actually if we reject 30,000 again, I can have a call option or a put option to see we can come back all the way down here into this area, right? And I can do maybe a weekly option. So let's go down the 5 minute. We'll just take a look at the past couple of days here. So yesterday was a little bit of choppy price action. So we moved. So this was London low here, as we mentioned earlier on the daily chart. So we hit London low. We had a nice move to the downside. Hit London low, bounced off. Here on the market open, we had a move to the upside, making a high of 29,400, rejected 29,400, broke the 15-minute opening range low, so I believe it's right here at 29,154, and I went short, and I thought we were going to go visit London lows again, but we decided to bounce off of 29,032 and kept going higher, and we made a higher high on the daily or on the intraday, but then just barcoded the whole rest of the day, closing around that 29,400 level, right where we actually rejected. So after the geopolitical news, we have a move to the upside, and now we're breaking over that 29,759.25 level. So currently in this market, I would rather be long or in call options rather than a put or short. And then my next level there would be that 30,000 level. So we can move another 250 points from now intraday if we keep that momentum to the upside. So those are the levels that I'm really looking at. I mean, other than psychological whole dollar levels, 29,600 might be a good dip buy here. 29,500, 400. But I would rather be in a call or buy dips in this market. So hope that helps with the technical analysis and just levels that you're looking at. Maybe line up with myself. If they do, make sure to hit the comment section. Let me know what levels you're looking at. And if you like this type of content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We'll see you probably in the PM session. Thanks.